Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today I've got some industry news for you, I guess, and also kind of DC news. Really, it's just about taking a look at the Rotten Tomatoes score for Aquaman, and just as a side note, a disclaimer, I guess, I don't care about Rotten Tomatoes. They don't really have an impact on my thoughts on movies and things like that, but it is interesting to take a look at it and how it affects general audiences' thoughts to a movie and how critics are perceiving films, if that makes any sense. So, just the quick disclaimer there. I know Rotten Tomatoes isn't the be-all and end-all. I don't care at all about Rotten Tomatoes, but it's interesting. So currently, Aquaman is sat at 70% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is truly interesting. And the reason why I say it's truly interesting is this is a movie which is very much in the same vein as a Marvel Phase 1 movie, and anyone that's seen it will tell you that. It really is a Marvel Phase 1 movie. And even, I believe, some of the critics that left their ratings on it have said it. They've said that it is formulaic and it's similarly to the Marvel vein in terms of their Phase 1 approach. Someone even stated that it's, it floats within hailing distance of Doctor Strange. So 100%, people have acknowledged it's very MCU-esque. But interestingly, when we start to take a look at the Marvel Phase 1 movies, what do they have? 93% in terms of the tomato meter of Rotten Tomatoes, which is insane. And I think this truly does show in terms of industries and critics is that you curry favour with certain critics by producing either good movies or bad movies from the outset. I think unfortunately Aquaman is a fantastic movie. Highly recommend it. I've released my review. Genuinely, go and see it. It's good fun. But I think unfortunately Aquaman is a product of the movies that came before it, as in it's not scoring as high because critics' expectations were higher. They wanted more from it. They wanted Aquaman to really correct everything that everyone perceives as being wrong with the DC movie universe. So I definitely think Aquaman should be on par with, say, the likes of the Marvel Phase 1 movies in terms of its rating. I think it's a good movie. It's as formulaic as the Marvel movies. It's as fun as the Marvel movies. I'd even say the effects are actually a little bit better, to be honest, and not as jarring because, Aquaman created an entire underwater universe and it was incredibly beautiful to look at, and the real people interacting with that CG worked. It really is a great movie in terms of that. So I definitely would say that Aquaman deserves to be rated as high as the Marvel Phase 1 movies, but it isn't, and I would say the reason is because of the movies that preceded it. They weren't as good, people had higher expectations for the movie, and unfortunately it's suffering as a result of it. So I thought this was interesting to kind of take a look at. I know this isn't my normal video, but I like to look at these things, I like to look at the industry, and hopefully I know that some of you guys do as well. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think that potentially part of what I've said is true? Do you think it's not true? Let me know. Have you seen Aquaman, and do you think it deserves to be higher rated? Let me know. Guys, as a side note, if you haven't seen it, I would actually recommend it. And this is coming from someone that really poo-pooed Justice League and, BVS and things like that. So I would highly recommend Aquaman, and that's coming from someone that admittedly didn't like the other DC movies. So definitely go see it. It's good fun. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. As always, if you are new here, please do hit that subscribe button, stay up to date on all the world of pop culture and movie news. If you don't already, follow me over on Twitter and Instagram at MrHReviews. You can keep up to date on all my nonsense over there. And if you like the channel and what I do here, consider supporting on Patreon because YouTube changes its monetization all the time, and it sucks. Anyway, guys, as always, if you like this video, give it a like and a share. I've been Mr. H. Take care.